The next app that I want to explore and share with you is called Desmos Classroom. It's typically used for math, but I can see that it would be a good tool for use in other content areas. When you search for lessons, most of the lessons in here are standards and objectives that are for math. It's a little bit challenging for students with disabilities to access, but as a math teacher, I have uh, taken some of the lessons and modified them so that they would be appropriate for students with disabilities, and the students enjoyed them. I felt that they were very strong lessons. They were very useful. I like that it has a dashboard so that I can see all students working and I can give them immediate feedback. So let me get in here and you can see my dashboard history, and I'll show you an example of the kinds of activities that you can create. Some of these, they may be difficult to create if you don't have good coding skills, so you can just search for collections that are already in there. So let's just do the scaling machine. So this was to teach the kids about scale factor. So the first slide, click and drag a few points to create a shape. And so you can go in there and do this. I'm just making up a shape. And this is what the students would see. And here's a working printer. Let me make this a big screen. So I can print and get my shape. I can go over here and hit zoom and print, and it's the exact same shape, but a different size. I can make it smaller. So it's kind of a fun activity, almost like a game. And here it's things that stay the same, so they can say, oh, the shape is the same. The things that change would be the size. So they're starting to understand the concept of scale factor. Here's a broken printer, and I hit print, and they can see that it's not the same shape. It's not in proportion. And you can do the same thing here, make it bigger and print, smaller, print. And then they can describe it, and then they just go through the slides. And as they're working, I have a dashboard that I can look at, that I can project on the board for the kids to see. I like these card sorts that are in here. They're easy to set up, but you do have to have some code to help you get answer keys established. And this could be used not just for math, it's anything that you would want matching card sorts and matching set up. They can draw in here. So once again, that's not just for math, that can be for other content as well, anything that you might want them to draw. So let me show just one other activity so you can get an idea of what's in here. Let's go back to my home and we'll go to my dashboard history. This was introducing them to similar triangles and slope. So the first activity, it says, try it. And you can see that there's similar triangles and they have the same slope. Reset to start over. And we'll go to the next slide, and it says, these ramps make for a broken slide. And so when we set it up, they learn that, well, the triangles are not similar and they don't have slope, the same slope, I should say. And then the kids can get in here and they can play around it and they try to create similar triangles that would have the same slope. Oh, and I got lucky on that first one. So if they get in there and they can play around, and it's not as easy as that one just was. But just to give you kind of an idea, you can put slides in here of your own creation, search for different activities. You can see how you can insert tables, charts, graphs, a lot of different applications for math in here. I highly encourage you to get in and just kind of click around on the collections and see what's in here. Like I said, it's mostly for math. It's a little bit difficult to design sometimes, but you can go in and search for the activities that are there for the collections. Very engaging for the students. I like apps that have a dashboard because I can see what they're doing. They can see what they're doing. I can provide them immediate feedback. I can pull small groups based on what I'm seeing, or individuals, and work on them. So it is a really good app. Encourage you to try it, even if you're not a math teacher. Get in there and look around and see, because you can edit what's in there and put your own content in. You can put videos in. You can put links to interactive activities. So it's a really good app.